We're here rocking at the Razer booth with Simone, and she's going to show us all the cool stuff that Razer has for us. First off, this bad boy here, please explain.
All right, this is our Battlefield 3 BlackShark headset. We actually released this on the 29th of this month, and the BlackShark headset is designed specially for Battlefield 3 and is designed to look very much like a helicopter aviator style headset. Now the interesting thing about this headset is that it's also convertible. So what we mean by that is it comes with a 3.5mm jack, which actually can plug into your iPhone or your Android phone, and you can use it as a headset or as a like a mobile device headset. And the microphone actually comes right out, so you can just take the headset with you on the streets, plug it into your iPod, listen to music, and then when you go back home, just unplug it from your iPod, plug it back into your computer, and you're good to go. So if you look at the design, I mean, it's something that's really interesting, and it really looks like it would come out from the Battlefield 3 line of products. We have a whole line of Battlefield 3 products, and this is our newest addition to it.
All right, moving on. What the hell is this?
Okay, right here it's Project Artemis. It is our MechWarrior online collaborated control. So it was designed specifically for MechWarrior Online.
Not for the government, for Black Ops operations. This is actually for a game?
Yeah, this is actually for a game. I mean, at Razer, we work a lot with developers to create, new peripherals that will actually immerse you in the game. So MechWarrior Online, if you guys are familiar with MechWarrior Online, you sit in the mech, you run around, you shoot things. So by using this kind of control, it actually gives it a new immersive experience. It actually feels like you're in a mech cockpit. And MechWarrior is actually a pretty complex game in terms of the controls. I was trying it out and I played it 10 years ago, and when you try and you have to deal with the strafing and then you have to deal with the torso twist, it's really kind of not intuitive if you have to play it with a mouse and a keyboard, which I mean of course you can, but to get that kind of real experience you need something like this. So what we have right here is a joystick on the right hand side with the torso twist, mechanical keypad on the left with the throttle, and in the middle we have an auxiliary secondary screen which you use to basically see your mini-map or your statistics, your armor and stuff like that. Right here you can see that it says concept on it. Now what we mean by concept is we haven't actually tied down the specifics, we don't know whether the screen is going to be touchscreen, whether it's going to be modular or all together. The reason why we're launching it is because we want to get community feedback. We want as many people to write into us, find us on our Facebook, send us an email and tell us what you think about this controller. Do you like it? How can we improve it? What things do you think we should have? And based on that feedback, we'll see where we go.
And how soon will players be able to check this out?
Well, like I mentioned, it's a concept product, so we really can't tell you when until we tie down the specs. So the more feedback we get, the faster we can get to work.
So our TV viewers, they see this video and they say, oh, I got a great idea for this. How do they let you know what they think?
Well, you can find us on our Cult of Razer Facebook page, or you can go to razerzone.com, and we have all our links to our Facebook and everything there. You can just drop us an email and tell us what you think.
All right, so this seems to be the sleekest, coolest, most stylish mouse I've ever seen. What is this?
This is our Razer Taipan, and it's our latest ambidextrous gaming mouse. So at Razer, we've had a really good history in terms of ambidextrous mice. We created the first gaming mouse of all time, the Razer Boomslang, and then we proceeded with the first gaming optical sensor mouse, the first laser gaming sensor mouse, and then the most precise ambidextrous mouse of all time, that was back in 2007, I think. So what we have right here is our newest incarnation of ambidextrous mice. So for friends of Razer, who've been following our products, a lot of you have commented that you like the slim form factor of the Diamondback and the Copperhead, which we actually replicated in this Taipan. So it still retains the same slim form factor that all our fans are very used to. We also worked a lot with our professional gamers with the form of this thing. So we got their feedback, we found out what really is important in a mouse, and we optimized the weight, the shape and the balance based on all the feedback from our professional gamers to create the design of this mouse. But what we do have is that this is actually equipped with a new 8200 DPI 4G dual sensor system. So that's the top of the line in terms of performance. And by 4G dual sensor system, what we mean is that it actually has a laser sensor which tracks the movement, and it has an additional optical sensor which is built into the mouse. Now what this additional sensor does is that it actually tracks the surface as well as the Z-axis tracking or your lift-off cutoff distance. So some of you might realize, if I'm playing on a mouse pad or if I'm playing on a desktop surface, like sometimes some surfaces just don't seem to work properly. That's because the sensor isn't optimized to the surface. So with the optical sensor in the mouse, using our Synapse 2.0 drivers, you actually go down to a calibration tab, and all you have to do is select what kind of Razer mouse pad you're using. You select it, it will automatically optimize the sensor for the specific mouse pad.
So where do our pad viewers go to find out a little bit more about this and all the other stuff you've shown us?
Well, you can always check us out on our website, www.razerzone.com. Razer spelled with an E, not an O. And yeah, all our information is there. Feel free to go check us out and contact us on our Facebook if you want to give us your feedback.